Hello, this is NW97 for another Destiny video. Today we're going to do another weapon review. The weapon we're going to review today is none other than the Imago Loop. Little fun fact about this weapon. The Imago Loop was based off the raid hand cannon from the Vault of Glass, the Fatebringer. The Fatebringer, the only difference between this weapon and Fatebringer is that the Imago Loop does kinetic damage instead of arc damage, and the Fatebringer is more of a bronze color than the Imago Loop. It is a silver color. So let's take a look at these perks about this weapon. First off, we have Steady Hand IS, Fast Draw IS, and Quick Draw IS for the sights for this weapon. And this is a very particular weapon. Like, once you get this weapon, you're not going to get the exact same roll for this hand cannon. FYI, I'm just, basically showing off how awesome this hand cannon is and make you feel bad. Just kidding. So the one I recommend, the sight I recommend with this weapon is Steady Hand IS, because one, it has excellent recoil control, and two, like, some of these sights are kind of obnoxious. Like, you see this right here, this seems to be more realistic, but I like this one better because you can actually get the dot, and I think this one's probably the worst. See, it's like extremely skinny. I just do not like it being skinny and all that. So I prefer it to be like this because it's a very good, it's probably the best sight. And also you get more stability and not as much reload on it, but that's okay because I prefer stability than reload. So let's actually check this out and see how the Steady Hand IS works. Okay, so let's go and shoot this baby. So as you can see, it kind of does like a left curve, and in the end it starts doing a right curve. And honestly, it depends on how many times, how fast you shoot this weapon. Let's try this again. See, you see the pattern right here? It goes a little bit to the left, and it goes a little bit to the right. So you gotta compensate of how you're gonna aim this weapon. So let's try to compensate. So basically you got to work on compensate on curving it to the left, so you kind of aim to the right a little bit, and once you get to the end of the magazine while you're spamming, you got aim a little bit to the left while you're aiming this weapon. Okay, so the main perks of this weapon starts here. This weapon has Rangefinder. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. This is probably the best perk on a hand cannon that you can get on right now, because range helps you a lot. Also, not only with range but also with aim assist, and aim assist is very needed on hand cannons, because if you do not have any aim assist on this weapon, you're not going to shoot your target. And some people like kind of fight of what aim assist is on Destiny. But what aim assist is all about is when you aim at a certain enemy, and when you kind of aim towards where the enemy is, it kind of slows down the reticle while you have your sights on the target. So that's what aim assist is all about, and it's actually very needed, for hand cannons. And it doesn't like curve bolts or anything. It's just there to help you try to shoot your target. Okay, so as you notice, not only that you have Rangefinder here, but also you have rifle barrel on this weapon, and this stacks a whole bunch within range, so you get a whole bunch. You can shoot targets from far off, and you also can have a lot of aim assist within this weapon, which is, like I said, extremely needed for hand cannons. And when you do this, when you stack these two together, it helps you not only with aim assist, but shooting your targets while you're jumping up in the air, which is very good for PvP. And you could do a whole bunch of fun stuff while you're in the air. You know, you could like shoot your hand cannon, and then you could use a throwing knife to kill somebody, which is very fun to do. The other two perks here is Snapshot. Aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. This is good for, like, you know, while you're aiming down sights and you're trying to fight someone with another primary, you actually aim down quicker. So you actually get to aim down quicker and shoot first. You have a better chance to shoot at them first, and then you can win the one-on-one gunfight. Personally, I don't like this perk on my hunter right now, because I could just go to blade. I could just go to blade dancer, and I could just get quick draw in here, which is very good. And you can like have your weapons ready immediately. Plus, you can get you know, snapshot and also quick draw in this weapon already. So unless you're like a warlock or a titan, I do not recommend this perk. Okay, then for this last skill on this tree, you have Will of Light. This weapon deals bonus damage against taken enemies. So, you know, unless you don't have any raid weapons, this is a very good perk to have, like with the raid and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't recommend this perk because, one, you can get any raid weapon to have that ability, and two, like, you know, rifle barrels here already, and I prefer to have the impact on range instead of getting a bonus damage on taken, which is not going to be necessary for the Rise of Iron anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this weapon while post Taken King. Then last but not least, you have Luck in the Chamber. One random bullet in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage. Because of this perk right here, this basically makes this basically makes the Imago Loop Hawkmoon Jr. Because not only you get high aim assist with Rangefinder and rifle barrel, but you also get Luck in the Chamber to give you more bonus damage depending on what magazine you do. It's completely random. It could be like bullet 4 on the 10 bullet magazine. It could be like bullet 1 if you're lucky. This is just a good damage dealing perk right here, and it could be extremely fun to use when you have a 2-shot kill with this hand cannon, which could be extremely effective. But honestly, you should always have in the back of your head saying, okay, I'm gonna shoot somebody in PvP with a 3 headshot kill, okay? And once you have that mindset and this perk activates, you're gonna get a 2 headshot kill, and you're gonna be extremely happy when that happens. Okay, so I talked about the weapon. Now we're gonna show how this weapon works. And there's a level 3 guy over there, so hopefully we'll mess it up. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so you see the aim assist there? It slows down when I'm aiming at the weapon. Oh, you see that right there? It slows down the aim assist. That's what aim assist is all about right there, guys. And you saw the aim assist there? It just slowed down as soon as I shot that guy. So this gun is basically all about aim assist and all about range, which is very good. So you could just shoot people from afar off. And also hand cannons kind of have, this hand cannon surprisingly have good stability. Not because of the stability stat, but because of the steady hand IS, which I love a lot. It's probably my most favorite you know, sight with a hand cannon. Okay, so we killed a couple of like regular mobs. Now we're gonna go against some major you know, guys, so we can see how well it goes against them. Okay, you see that Luck in the Chamber proc right there, which killed him instantly. So you notice that, you know, you're not gonna spam your cannon all the time. You just want to take your time and shoot this weapon. You know, actually Hawkmoon has a little thing like that. You gotta do it a little bit more. You gotta take your time aiming and shooting. So basically, when you're shooting a hand cannon, and when it goes up and it goes down, that's when you want to shoot again. So you know, shoot, 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 and you see how precise that seems. And while I'm just spamming my hand cannon, I'm not getting all those headshots or anything. I'm just, you know, doing some damage with, and also plus Luck in the Chamber. So the trick to this hand cannon is you want to have timing on your side as much as possible. So I'm just gonna aim down sights, shoot, 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 and there we go. So timing is extremely important if you really want to do extremely well with this hand cannon. And it's just an important factor with all hand cannons precise, exactly, especially with Hawkmoon, because Hawkmoon used to be able to just spam and you get all these headshots, but now that's not gonna be the case anymore. Okay, okay guys, that is it with this video. I hope you like it. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what's your favorite hand cannon. What's your favorite roles on that hand cannon, and tell me the reason why you just like the hand cannon so much. Okay guys, that is it. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless. Goodbye. Hello, this is NW97 for another Destiny video. Today, we're going to do... Are you kidding me?